Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me.
So I know it has been a minute since I have shown up on this platform, and that was all by design. I was finding myself in like this little like rough patch of like, what do I want to do? How do I want to show up on this platform? Who am I? Am I just talking about braces content? Do I want to get back into hair content? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? There were so many things just running through my mind. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just take a break. And then I'm going to come back when I feel like I'm ready to come back. So I'm ready to come back. I have been living so much life in the past, I guess it's been a year since I've officially shown, a year and some change since I've officially shown up on this platform. And honestly, so much has changed since then too. So I'm gonna take y'all through that journey in this video. And this will be my introduction of just like coming back into this YouTube space, coming back into just who I am as a woman, who I want to show up online as, and just how I want to represent myself like as a person. Like, I have been posting on YouTube. I think my first official video on YouTube was like 2018, 2019. That girl where I was then is like so long gone. Child, who is it? And it is 2024, the end of 2024. So that's been a good 5 years at best. At best 5 years, maybe 6. I have like a laundry list of things I kind of want to go through and just show y'all like where I've been, what I've been up to, and what's next. Let's address the elephant in the room. I left y'all with braces content, and now y'all are seeing me and I don't have no braces. The braces are gone, boo. They are gone. And I am just loving my teeth. So I'm gonna take y'all with me to my appointment when I got my braces off. Hey y'all, come with me to get my braces off. And obviously I'm running late, but that's okay because I didn't think about traffic. But also my appointment was at 8 a.m. I really set myself up, but nonetheless, we on the way, child.
Take one, that's enough. Everything stay in place, okay?
Okay. This is that for my dentist appointment. And the hygienist is splashing the water all over.
Cleaning the teeth and we go like, oh, look at this.
Okay, so that was me getting my braces off. I got my braces off July 31st, and it is now October. So I've officially had them off for August, September, October, nearly 3 months now. Been wearing my retainer every night. I have probably skipped 2 nights without my retainer, and when I do it, I get so upset with myself, and I end up wearing my retainer just throughout the day that day. So I have been just loving the results of my teeth. I feel like it's just a new era of me. Like, I don't know, so many people try to like put their projections on me, and they're like, you're gonna miss your gap, you're gonna da 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 da, you're gonna da da da. Oh my God, shut up. And even people that are like, I don't know about you getting braces because the gap is just so you. Like, your teeth are so you. Granted, I had more issues with my teeth than just my gap. So it was like a holistic experience of just getting braces in general. But two, I feel like y'all was just kind of like I don't know, projecting a bit, because now that I have my braces off, I love my teeth. I love my teeth so much. So no regrets over here. Going to the orthodontist, that orthodontist in particular was such a good experience. I officially had my braces on for 2 years and almost 2 months. So I got them off on the 31st. Yeah, so 2 years, almost 2 months. And worth every penny. Worth every penny. I feel like I've done it already, but if not, y'all let me know, and I could just do a whole breakdown of like cost, a breakdown of the whole cost, what I was paying monthly, and just like how long I had them on, what all I was doing, the whole nine. Okay, since y'all have last seen me, I also bought a house. The whole home buying process is a whole journey of its own too. But we bought a house. We have been in this house almost a year. It will be a year October 31st. So 31st is a big number, I guess, in my life. But yeah, it'll be a whole year coming up next week. So very, very excited about that. It was its own journey, its own process that I have had to process. It wasn't easy. Mentally, more so than anything. Like financially, when you're preparing to buy a house, you get all your ducks in a row and you get all the stuff that you need so that you are just ready to get the house when you go through that process. So as long as you got your stuff together, the home buying process is not that difficult. Even though like there could be hiccups in the road, there could be all these other things, but as long as you got your stuff together, like it's not that difficult. But I will say, I feel like it's more of like the mental process of it all. That's like a whole journey that you go through. Because you can experience buyer's remorse, grieving being in an apartment, grieving like just like apartment lifestyle and like the certain amenities that came with like having an apartment and all that type of stuff. So it could be mentally taxing. You really just got to be ready. You really just got to be ready to purchase a house. Next, weight loss. I don't know if y'all could tell in my face. I don't know if like it's evident, but I have been on this weight loss journey. I wouldn't say, I'm not gonna say it wasn't intentional, but like it was one of those things that just had to be done again for my mental health.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something about this girl, man. From around my way. Ever try to hold back your feelings?
Things happened that caused me to just look at my body very differently and look at how I presented myself and just like the overall health of my body. That made me be like, all right, you got to get yourself together, get yourself in the gym, figure out what works for you, figure out how you're going to go about this whole process. And so, yeah, since March of this year, April of this year, I've officially lost 20 pounds. So very happy about that. And just where I am, I feel good. I feel better mentally. I feel good overall. Again, that's been its whole like journey. Okay, I be in the gym. I be going to Pilates. I was doing hot yoga. It started to get super hot in Texas, so I kind of took a break from that. I might get back into it as like the fall, winter really breaks in here in Texas. But yeah, that's been a journey, and I've been enjoying it. Okay, I feel like I look good. I could look better, but it's a journey. We still on that train. Okay, and I went back to school. I am currently back in school getting my master's in marketing. Y'all probably don't know, you may know, but I work in marketing as my full-time job. And so I'm getting my master's in that just to kind of expand my knowledge in areas that I am not well equipped in because I may not work in them every day. I also want to start gaining more money. And that has not been the easiest thing, especially in this job market and all that type of stuff. Like, I want to be able to come to you and be like, hey, give me more money, and here's why. So that's where I am with that too. And I also have just long-term goals that extend beyond just working in marketing and making more money in that regard of why I want to get my master's. More on that later. So that's another thing. We are back in school at the Johns Hopkins University. Play with somebody else and not me. Nah, but it does feel good to be at like a school that is like world renowned, that has a name that holds weight. And I feel like certain things, like if you put on your resume and you be like, oh yeah, I go here, like sometimes, and it shouldn't be like this, but sometimes people do hold certain schools, certain degrees to a certain standard. So it feels good to just know that like I'm going to a school where I'm getting my education that like feels like it means something, not just to me, but on a higher level too. So I appreciate that. I got a list over here, so if y'all see me looking over, I'm trying to keep myself on track because, babes, I'm a yapper. And I will just start talking. I have been traveling. Last year, we did not travel a lot at all because, again, we were buying a house. And buying a house costs saving money. And as my husband likes to say, we stacking and starving. So that's what we was doing in 2023. Like, I didn't do nothing in 2023. Like, 2023 could be its own video because I was going through it mentally. Like, it was a very down and low period because I just feel like I was just missing out on everything. And I don't know, you just go through those phases. But yeah, this year we started traveling again and I was so happy. So we went to Phoenix, Arizona.
Straight up, straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Hey, yo. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peep, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the whip, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Anything for club. Do anything for club. Do anything for club. They do anything for club.
It was a really like relaxing trip, vacation. It was for my husband's birthday and it was real cool. Like, definitely enjoyed going to Phoenix, and I don't know, we ate good. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I feel like if you ever need a relaxing vacation and you don't want to put too much stress on yourself, it definitely felt like this could be something that could be like an annual trip to just like relax, get yourself together mentally, and then come back into the world. We also went to New York this year. Went to New York for our 3-year wedding anniversary.
Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. I'm still saying what he wants to. Still wet like a big. I should run a whole block.
Hey y'all. Welcome back. Okay, so we are in New York City. It's gonna be a New York City travel vlog. We got here yesterday, and yesterday it was like club, another club. So we had an early morning flight, and then we got to New York, and we kind of just walked around. We ended up at a Harry Potter exhibition, and then after the Harry Potter exhibition we went and grabbed breakfast at Bubby's, and then after that we came back and checked into our room, had a nap. Then after the nap we went and we walked to the summit, and then after the summit we got like little juices, and after that we came back. Well, we rode the subway, and then after we rode the subway we came back and child went to sleep. It was a very long day yesterday. So today we are going to grab some bagels, and then we're going to the Met, and then I have a pasta place afterwards, so if we're still hungry after the Met, like, we can grab that. That's a possibility. And then I have the Brooklyn Bridge on our itinerary today, and then a place in Brooklyn to eat, a Nigerian spot, And then after that, we're probably going to Times Square tonight. Just to walk around, see all the lights and whatnot, see Times Square at night, which they say is the best time to go. So yeah, that's on the agenda for today. Everyone say hey, Armand. Okay, so let's get into day 2 of New York. We're on our way to the ferry. Well, we're here. We're about to get on it.
We ain't gonna be able to see shit. All these people.
We're gonna see something.
What? The water? Not it.
I'm gonna make it work.
I'll get this right. They using my name for clickbait. They don't wanna start fake beef. Sell a little weed in the mixtape. They know.
New York was a cool trip. This was my second time going to New York. I am not the biggest New York fan. People love New York. I can't say that I do. I just don't enjoy, it's a lot to me. I don't know. I don't really enjoy New York that much. I get why people love it. They love the hustle and bustle of everything. They love, I can see why people like it. It's just not for me. I definitely enjoyed my time going to New York with my husband. And just being able to build out on itineraries, do a lot of things that I didn't get to do the first time I went. So this was a better trip than I say my first experience was, especially because my first experience, that was a whole blackout. It was a lot going on. This experience was better, but again, like, unless I have to go to New York for a specific reason, I'm good on New York. And I'm looking forward to traveling more in the next year. Again, this master's hopefully a couple more money because I need that to travel. Okay. Speaking of celebrating our wedding anniversary, 3 years married. Okay. We are officially in our 4th year of marriage. I want to sit my husband down to really do some have a chit chat about marriage. And I think it would be super cool to just do annual check-ins during our like yearly anniversaries, just to see like where we are, what was going on during that time, lessons we learned, things we want to keep doing. Because year 3, when I say I love my man, I love my man. Year 3 was a doozy, but it truly made me fall in love with the person that I married. We need to sit down and do like marriage videos because we've been together for 13 years now and married 3, and it's just a lot we've gone through as individuals, that we've gone through as a couple, that I just feel like we got a lot to say. And I officially changed my name, so I finally got my husband's last name now. He is like about time, but y'all, it can be a grieving process as a woman getting rid of your name and taking on somebody else's, because it's a whole identity shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That was a thing. Those are like the biggest updates in my life as a whole. I don't know if y'all are like deep into astrology, or like, even if you're not deep into astrology, because I even talked to my therapist about this and about like just where I am, because I'm 29 years old. I will be turning 30 next year, and I have just been really deep in the trenches of what they call like your Saturn return, and it's been beating my ass. Excuse me, YouTube. But it has been tearing me up. Okay, so much change, not just like the updates that I have given y'all, but like internal changes mentally. Like, I've just really been growing up, and it has been so hard and so difficult, but like God has been keeping me, because baby, you realize that like just in your transitions of life, you really just, the closer you get, like when you start going through stuff, it's like you tend to get closer to God, and getting closer to God just means you're getting closer to your true authentic self of who he created you to be. And I truly feel that. Like, I have just been dismantling so many things about myself, about my ideas, breaking down walls, understanding that like you became this person because of this. You were protecting certain versions of yourself, and you just have to give yourself grace for the past versions of yourself that didn't know any better. The past versions of yourself that were just doing things to protect who you are. And so that's where I've been at. That's where I've been at for like these past times, and just getting myself together. So yeah, I am just very excited about this transition and where I am going in life, and how I just plan to show up for myself, and also just show up on this platform, YouTube, because YouTube is an OG platform, and I've been watching YouTube since I was a JIT, like since YouTube's inception. Hello, I have just been watching YouTube, and I love it here. So I'm excited to start showing back up on this platform and having y'all on this journey with me. And when I'm not on here, I'm on TikTok. TikTok is so fun. They better not get rid of that app. I love it over there. So follow me on TikTok. That's where you can find, like, that's where all my braces content has been living. I know a lot of people have joined me because of my braces content. It's on TikTok. Like, it's on TikTok. Everything you want to see is on TikTok. I love the short form versions of just being able to pick up my phone and say, oh, hey, here it is, versus doing a whole long video for YouTube. So yeah, go to my TikTok. You will be able to find all of the goodness that's happening over there, as far as just like day-to-day stuff like that. So yeah, I am excited to be back on this platform, and I hope y'all are excited to be here with me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting down, chit-chatting with me, getting an update on what's new and what's coming. And I can't wait to just keep pushing forward with y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Follow me over on TikTok, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
I can't believe